So we have a slight gap up opening from yesterday's close. Not much, just about 100 points. Markets opened up. So it'll be interesting to see if the market goes below 43,600. There could be some sort of directions. I'm expecting a quick pullback, so I'm entering onto the CE side now. Let's check if there are any comments. Hi Siddharth, very good morning. Alex and Abhishek, very good morning. Happy to see you all. We are in a zone where the possibilities of range bound actions are very high. You see, the market has fallen from this level and it has entered into this zone where you expect some sort of consolidation, and it will find some sort of bounce back. Since there is pivot below, you can expect some sort of pullback. Uh, so that's the reason I am entering for the opening trade on the CE side. Plus, I have structured in such a way that I can comfortably go on buying the call side. Downside is taken care of. So it's good if the market rallies from here upside, so that the opening trade can be super beneficial. It will be range bound for most part of the day. Uh, Possible breakouts expected around after 1 o'clock. So you will see a lot of range bound consolidations happening at this level. Maybe we can just zoom into this. So I have entered in with my second quantity. First one I entered around 650 levels. Now I have entered at 600 levels on the call side. So the 600 levels I would like to exit when the market bounces back to 650 levels, and or if the prices bounces back, whichever, because sometimes the premium simply jumps even if the market slows down a bit. So for the last entry, I'm trying to capture about 20 points. Right now it is giving 12 points, but I wanted 20 points. I've already placed the order. In the meantime, I'll check the comments. Uh, so Abhishek, Alex, Siddharth, how was your day yesterday? Um, Expiry was definitely one of the best times to make money. Unfortunately, I was super committed with my meeting my friends and stuff like. Okay, I exited half the quantity. The other half is still open. I'm already collected 20 points from the last trade. The first trade I am going to trail it. Because from here, if there is a bounce back till 700, 750 levels, that will become super profitable. So I would like to trail it, and I'm in no rush to book. So let's also check here if there are any. Hey guys, just send a hi message on Trading View chat just to see that if the live is working out properly here. So at pivot, you can expect a strong support. We have also LT1. Wow, the call premiums are just disappearing like anything. So I'm looking at 43,500 strikes. If somebody is wondering which strike I'm playing, 43,500 strike. Uh, this second trade I'm looking for 15 points to 17 points, because first trade I collected 20, now 17, and then I keep on doing this. The very first trade that I took is in a loss of about say 27 points. So it will equate, right? And then my averages would be down. And when there is an actual move on the upside, then everything becomes super profitable. So that's the whole point. So if there is a small pullback also, I will be in good position. Let me check if it got executed. Oh yeah, it got executed. Fantastic. So that's it. Like two trades done, and my average has come down significantly less. So even if I close it now, this is like I've collected like 40 points in total. But why is it not showing properly? It's showing. Correct. Let's check the comments. Right. Um, Anyone did their opening trade? Just quickly. How many of you have done your opening trade or holding on some positions? And which side are you in? Are you on the CE side or on the PE side? Okay. Oh wow. Alex has taken and then he has closed it. Bhaskar has taken C and still holding. Fantastic. See, this is absolutely a great move, right? Like that's why I was like on the CE side. I was expecting a strong support around this level, because when the market has opened up, when it has opened above the pivot and then it retraces back to the pivot levels, pivot will act as a good support, right? Definitely that's there. And market is not in a hurry to go down, because there are still information that's being processed. World is watching which side, whether to go down or hold up. So it will not go down today. That much is At least for the first half, it won't go down. So it's better to be on the call side. Because for me, this 43,500 strike will cross 420. That's why I'm holding on. Currently, it is at 380. It went as low as 345. I entered at 350, sold at 370, and then one of the strikes I entered, one of the other trades I entered at 353 and exited at 375. And the one that I entered at 382, I'm still holding up, right? And I wanted to go for it. I mean, wait and roll it till it crosses 420. And sure, at some point it should cross. If not immediately, at some point it should cross. So that will become like only three trades, and you're done for the day. And if you remember correctly, the last day before yesterday, while I was on live stream, this 43,500 strike, which I held and then exited with some profits, went on to go till 550 or something like that. Like 200 points of move happened. So that saw that happening. But I'm not expecting the same thing to happen today. It's only that day it happened. But in case my target is 420, and if it crosses that, I will keep trailing it and see where it goes. Comfortably, I can trail it and see. Mhm. So this is holding up 380 levels. After the fall from 380 levels, this is the first time it is coming here, so it will stay on for a while over there. And when there is a jump to into 390s, then it will start firing, right? Like in terms of the spot bank nifty, it has fallen from 43,700. The moment it reaches 690, 695, and then it breaks that 700 levels, it will start firing on the upside. So back to 350s now. So that's good. I might even go for one more round of buying below 350. I will be interested in buying. Oh god, back to 360, but I wanted it below 350. Mhm. So the only thing about ITM strikes is it will jump like 5 rupees in no time. So if you see it, suddenly dropping into 350 levels, then it's not an ATM strike, right? At ATM strikes, if 20 rupees fall means you should really panic. But in ITM strikes, this 20 rupee fluctuations are quite normal, quite normal. So don't have to panic. Um, which means it has potential to earn more, right? As much as it has potential to lose, you have potential to earn. That's why we are going with ITM strikes. Only part about ITM strikes is you should have a game plan where you are going to average, where you are going to enter, and what's the logic. If you have some three, then all these three, then go ahead and then enter. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So just place some sort of stop loss and then exit. Most often it works. That's the thing. The beauty about that is it works about as a buyer also it works close to like 80% of the time. See back to 380s, right? It went to 353 and back to 380s. Can this happen in an ATM strike? Possibly not that frequently. But this I have seen happening time and again with ITM strikes. Right. Let's check the comments. Until then, if there are. Hi, Santoshji. Very good morning. Happy to see you. Um, Santoshji, we are expecting the market to slightly go higher from here. It has taken a support at pivot levels, and I am expecting it to bounce back till 750 levels. So we are looking at 43,500 C, right? That's the strike we are looking at. Uh, Currently, it is at 380. It went as low as 345 something, and I'm expecting it to cross 420. So I'm holding up for that. Cool. Mhm, mhm. Yeah, we think people are busy with their opening trade, Santoshi. Just a lot of people have taken position. I think people are busy looking at that and trying to get out of it. So just the moment it crosses 700, you should see a significant jump in 43,500 PE. Sorry, CE. Mhm. So 420 is my target, but can it go beyond? Of course it can. So I would like to trail it. 420, if it gets hit, I am happy. If it goes further, I'm more than happy. So, so you can see that the strike has entered into 390s after the initial opening. It has never reached 390. For the first time, it has reached 390 now. It was trading above 415, 16. Then it dropped from there to 380s. I entered at 380s and it never touched 390. And for the first time, it touched 390, which in itself is a good indicator of pullback because whenever a strike is retraced back to its premium, there is high chances of it to go back and go back further higher. Particularly if it crosses 400, we are in for some good rally. So this is a very worthy trade. Like to wait and look for 420 because on a normal days I would have exited at 400. If it reaches 400, I am happy like that because that itself is going to give me some 18 points. But that additional 20 points because it's an opening trade, first 1 hour you can capture that. Plus, if there is any sudden rally on the upside, this ITM strike will become super ITM and you will gain extremely faster. Like 100 points of jump will happen in no time. So it's better to trail 395 now, 97. Okay, anyway, let it wait. I mean, there's no point in live commenting the last traded price. So wait for it to cross 43,700. You will see a quick up move of about another 50 points, and that should take this 43,500 some really good high. Okay, it's taking slightly more time to cross that. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, let's take a quick survey there. I would like to check what people think. Okay, so here is the question, right? What do you think will be the trend for the day, right? Is it going to be uptrend, downtrend, range bound, and algo and highly choppy market? What do you think? Okay, you're seeing that the it's interesting. Okay. Hmm. Okay, more and more roads. I moved into equity completely. You'll be playing in that segment for a few months. I hope. Oh, fantastic, Abhishek. But you are still holding that long strangle sort of thing, right? Like 44 500C and 44,000 P. You're still holding that, right? So Santoshi is saying that Abhishek will be the market mover. Oh, great. Awesome. There any? Hi, Digital Cops. Hi, welcome. How are you? Mhm. Crazy. It's just mm, they're just simply eroding the call premium. Puts are slightly okay. It's not eroding much, but call premiums are eroding faster. I would like to really add some questions once it goes below 350 levels, or around 350 to 355 is also a good place for me to take fresh positions. But if it doesn't go there, then I'll not do any average. Hey Divya, hi, very good morning. So, have you taken any opening trades, Divya? So, since you joined now, we are looking at the strike 43 500C. We are on the call side, at least for the first hour, and currently it is trading at 380. It went as low as 340s, and we are expecting it to cross over 420 and beyond. Once the market crosses 700 and 750 levels, this should be trading around 420 to 450 levels easily. So I'm expecting some sort of breakout on the call side. 43,500 C. Oh, okay, that's great. So Siddharth is saying that there is an inside candle formed and it's risky breakout on either side. Sure, I think mm, now it's at 390s, back into 390s. Let's do allow me a minute. I will be back. I'm here only. Just I should be back in a few minutes. So I'm back. You can see it's consolidating a bit. Okay, 380 to 390 it is consolidating. The price of 43,500. See, what's good thing about it is it's getting rejected at 200 EMA, and all the other EMAs in 5 minutes candles are below, like 20 is here, 9 is here. Then the market is finding its support here. Once it breaks this 200 EMA in 5 minutes candle, it should go further higher. At least UT1 it should go, which is 43,750, and that's what we are waiting for. So next 10 minutes you should see a breakout. I'm expecting a breakout by 10:15. Mhm. Writers are in absolute control of the market. It's so evident that they are playing on both the sides, writing aggressively. One hour time frame says it's going to be PE. Yes, that is, yes, positionally we are entering into a point of correction, but 1 hour is a very long time frame, right? Like we are focusing on what's going to happen in the first half of the day on a Friday. That's what we are looking at. But positionally, yes, we are on the downside. It's all waiting for the US debt results, right? And once that comes, if it is not in favor, then we are going to see a massive downside. So both the parties are not finding an alignment. Whether so, the ruling party is asking for raising the debt ceiling, and already it is running in trillions, like 130 trillion. So the problem there is, if you further increase the debt ceiling, you are going to print more money. You are going to do a lot of pumping of money into the market, which might look like good idea temporarily, but then it's going to increase the burden on the common man, because the inflations are going to go higher when you print more money for no reasons. Then it's going to increase the inflation, and as the inflation increases, then the purchasing power goes down, uh, and you will have to spend more for the same product that you purchased, say, last year. So it's going to be a burden on the common man, right? And the more that you do, again, the cycle is going to be further worsening, unless otherwise the government, increases and then does something else to combat inflation. It's not going to happen, and there is no plan for the ruling government to uh, beat that inflation. That's the sad part. So the opposition is like, this is already like too high. 130 trillion is too high. There has been negotiations going on, and if it fails, then you should see a massive downside. Even if that gets approved, it's not good for the economy of US economy. And why is it so important? Because every business is linked with US being the superpower. Everybody is like directly related with them in one way or the other. And then if their economy collapses, the import and export relations that other countries have with US is also get will also get impacted. For example, Japanese market, European market, Indian market, all the Asian markets are all somewhere or the other linked with US market for some one or the other. So when their market collapse, then there will be a global crisis, and there will be panic selling. So big corrections are possible. So that's why it's important to wait and see what is coming. And right now, these consolidation and up moves are an eyewash. People would lose big money if you are on the call side forever. Market is Global market scenario is not as rosy as it looks. Let's check the comments over here. Hi. So today it's going to be first off a range bound consolidation between 600 to 750, and every time it touches the downside LT1 levels or the pivot levels, you can expect a strong pullback. Second off, there could be some sort of crazy moves. Nobody can predict it. There is a lot of algo moves that's expected, digital cops. So we might even have a breakout till 800, 850 levels, even potentially 900, or it can go down to 43, 400 levels. Those are two scenarios, but um, you can expect the first half to be in between 600 to 750 levels playing out, and second half I'm thinking they might try on the call side, not on the put side. They would wait for the results to come and break out, because one of the things that you should also observe is, as per the patterns, it has fallen consistently from here. It reached this zone and it consolidated. It is bouncing off from this zone now, right? So you might see the market trying to rally up, trying to play between these two zones. So till the results come uh, of US dead, you might see the market playing between these two levels, which is 44,100 and 43,600 levels. So you might see a lot of trades happening here. That's the view, even for the week, I would say, till June 1st. I hope that clarified, Digital Corps. Let me check. I think I will re-enter on the call side once it goes below 360. Yeah, I might enter now once it breaks 360. Came to 360, but I wanted to go down. Yeah, I've I've taken it 359. Even below, if it goes, then I will be happy to take. Because you got to believe in the view, right? Otherwise, what's the point? I'm expecting a support at 600. If that view fails, then I got to exit. But I cannot be playing. So looks like those of you who missed the morning opportunity is getting a re-entry opportunity here. So what would I like to keep the target? 375. I'm going to place the order 375 for this, and if it goes, then I will carry only the first order which I am still holding on. So 15 points is good, right? Like, yeah. So after the first hour trade, 15 points, 20 points is good enough. The dog is barking. I will just bring her here. She is tied downstairs. Just allow me a minute. I will be bringing her here. Okay, I'm back. Uh, she was barking for food, so. Mhm, mhm. 375 I placed the order of the last entry, which I took at 359. Right, currently it is at 366, and the moment it touches 375, that position will be squared off, and I will continue to hold the position which I took in the morning. Mhm. There is a massive decay on the deep OTMs. For example, I have written yesterday 44,000 CE and 43,000 PE. Both have lost 23 points and 12 points. So it's a and it's just the first day of this week expiry, right? And already losing so much premium shows that writers are aggressively controlling the OTMs. Reached 370 and trading at 369, but I would like to collect that extra 5 points. 5 points is really important. 71, 373. I see there. Mhm. It's trading at 372. Three more points. I would be exiting. Mhm. Mhm. 375. It got executed. That's cool. Like, really cool. I was able to bring it back to my original profits at the same levels itself. So that's a good thing. So now it goes to 400. I'm more than happy, and 420 will be like super happy. So I'm going to maintain this and see as much as I can. If the market goes down, I'll buy C. If it goes up, I'm happy. Mhm. So let's check the comments in the meantime. Looks like it's entering sideways zone. Yes, Santoji, you're right. 43,500 is a very critical decider. That's no doubt about that. Breaking which 43,450 levels would be a support. And once that's taken out, you should see more downside. And can happen any day, right? Like not necessarily it should happen today. They might not do the breakout till there is a decider about this US debt. US debt is what the whole world is watching out. So, Until then, it's going to be likely sideways. Just a moment. Somebody's calling me. Just come. Okay, I'm back. So, brought my dog also here. She wants to be in AC. That's the thing. 11 o'clock move. So 11 o'clock there in US. Yeah, sure. So one of the easiest writings, if people are looking for option writing, then one of the easiest writings is 44K CE and 43 200 PE. You guys can initiate and then wait, and unless there is a 200 points move on either side, you can continue to hold on to that. Strikes anywhere between 140 150 on the calls and puts you can write. Yeah, there won't be any reports now. Where the reports latest we can expect is June 1st, uh, in the night time of hours we will get to know. June 2nd we will expect a move. Until then it's going to be like this, just playing in a small range. Comfortably you can play both the sides. Since I have secured my downside, I am going on the call side alone. I don't want to buy fresh put positions here. I have already secured my downside. So I am looking at opportunities for the calls alone for the intraday basis. Right, let's check if there are any comments over here. And hi, Garvit Singh. Very good morning. Hi, Surender. Very good morning. Please can you explain Nifty 50 chart target support resistance, please? Sure, Surinder, I would call you. We can just explore that a bit. Hmm. So, wow, it's in a clear uptrend. Uh, you can see it's continuously going higher and higher without any break. Um, I would tell you that if you want some sort of once it crosses 18 420, you can expect 480 as the target. Okay, on the upside. On the downside, you can expect it to go as low as 260. That's the LT1 target. Okay. Right now, it looks like a bullish move on the Nifty segment. And let's zoom in and see if there certain indicators that can be activated. Just a moment. 9, 20, 200, and 10 pivot. So we have everything that's favoring the bulls here. There is a crossover of 200s and 9 EMA and 20 EMA is above that, and the market is trading above that. Clearly on the bullish side, whenever you see the market, dropping back to 320 levels, you find that as a excellent entry. The next level of entry would be at 285. So you see that market returning to 280 levels. It's a fantastic buy. But here also you can enter into the call side with keeping one level down as stop loss. For example, 364 can be a stop loss, right? You can keep 364 as stop loss and enter into the CE side. And then as it moves higher and higher, you can keep trailing it. And so the entries would be, you can, if you have good capital, you can enter at this level itself. And then as it moves further higher, you can set a target of, uh, 480 as the target. You can keep adjusting and then moving it. And the stop loss, you can keep it as this R1, which you see here. 360 levels can be a good stop loss. And any drop suddenly to this level will be an excellent buying opportunity, right? If there is any sudden fall. I don't play on the Nifty, so I don't know how much it makes sense. But looking at just the charts and the patterns, and if I were to do, I would do it. But I don't know if that levels of momentum exist in Nifty, but Bank Nifty, I'm sure it does. Since there is volatility in Bank Nifty, I am sticking to Bank Nifty. Nifty is really, too slow for me. So, does that answer, Surinder? Hi, Garvit. You have any questions? Feel free to ask. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Yeah, it can reverse from near 500, like Siddharth also says. Yeah, but because it's a psychological number, you will find a reversal over there. Let's check the DMs here. 360. Okay, it's kind of getting beaten on both the sides. You can, because I also hold deep OTM writing, I can see how fast both calls and puts are getting eroded. At the money, in the money strikes are holding up. This is some algo setup. Mahesh is posted here. The group. Mhm. See, 3 to 4 good trades with volume is enough, right? Don't try to play through the whole day, and particularly in the second half after 2:30. Please don't enter as an option buyer. Crazy moves are expected. It may be within the range that we said, but it will be like unplayable. I mean, by trade setup, by logic, you shouldn't be trading. Okay, so that sort of market it will come the second half. So whatever you can find some good entries before say 1:30, 2 o'clock, and you should close all your positions by 2 o'clock, 2:10 max. Only that sort of discipline will help you the long run. Particularly Wednesdays, I mean Fridays are known for crazy moves. You shouldn't be taking too much chance. All we are looking is for one sudden powerful move. If it's on the upside, we are already happy. We are on the call side, so it will give good returns. If it is on the downside, wonderful, because it will just wipe off the C premium super fast. Then you can buy it at the dirt cheap price, second round of averaging. Once it bounces back to the same levels, just exit the bulk volume that you took, ride on for the entire day, right? So very simple. You should have a very good game plan even before the move happens. You should not be surprised by the moves and take actions. You should expect a surprise, no unforeseeable conditions to get prepared for that. That's when you will have a good game plan. For example, suddenly if this price drops to say 320, it's currently trading at 370, right? It drops to 370. I'll go double quantity. 320 I will enter, exit at 350, 355. Just super happy. After that, whatever happens to the first trade, I don't really care. But if it breaks out and then it moves, say, to 450 levels, again I'm happy because I will be exiting all. So just visualize what potentially can happen, and that's how you can counter algos. Mhm. Mm. Is it that I am just checking all the messages? Also, just now I saw that you have sent me a personal message as well. I would respond to it later, bro. Currently, I am into the market after a day's break, plus streaming also. I would respond to that after the session. Most likely today, late in the evening, or tomorrow. Um, a lot of interesting things that you have shared. So I would be more than happy to check that out and respond. Mm-hmm. Completely range bound, no actions. Get ready for some surprises. It can go either way. I'm going to just use intraday for scalping, and honestly I need only about 3 to 4 good entries. I already got two, just two more. If per se the target for the day, yes, it's done. Targets for the day is done, but the potential of today to make money is higher, so I would like to stay a little further into this trade. Hmm. I don't know. I may sound very I mean conventional, but one of the things that I see everybody looking at is having some sort of algo systems, having some sort of indicators that will tell them, yeah, you buy here, you exit here, you keep the stop loss here. It's all fine. as long as you're making money. But the pureness of your own intelligence and analysis, that's what you should cultivate, if you ask me, right? Whether you should know how the algo thinks, how the algo processes the data, and how it is setting people into a trap. These are extraordinary skills, and if there is any sort of algo moves, how do I counter that? you know you show that you have higher intelligence than an algo, or you are at par with algo, right? That is the real kick, apart from making money in the market. um, why I say that is, at some point, it's very futile, to stay in the market uh, just for the money. Sometimes what's most important is to get yourself in tune with the index that you're playing with, knowing the pulse of it, because um, it can give you better returns than algo at times. Okay, there are guys who make some very smart decisions, preparing for very long term perspective, and your algo will say that exit here. These guys will stay on, and then they may do only like two trades in a year. Okay, they will come and then enter at some points. They'll make only two trades or three trades in a year, not a day, right? But they will earn more than what hundreds of us make in a year in that two trades. Okay, they will just like 10x their capital, 20x their capital, and leave that market. Okay, they will not come back, because they are super disciplined. They will not play every day, they will not be scalping, they will not be doing swing trade. They wait infinitely, wait, and then hit one good trade. And those sort of people are extremely rare. But and what is the brokerage, right? In a year you're doing two trades, three trades. um, what is the brokerage they are going to pay? But the returns, if you look at it, what we have done for the entire year, they would be making like 5 years of our returns in those 2 days. So that requires depth. I think the stream got disconnected. Let me check if you are back. Could you guys confirm if you can hear me? Because there was a drop of internet connection and I lost you all. Could you see me? Could you hear me out? Okay, great. Thanks a lot, Divya. Um, a bit blurred. Okay, I can connect it to my through my phone data. That will be kind of super fast. Yeah, let me try that. It's okay. Try connecting from my phone data. That's far more reliable.